A fun traditional event celebrating Polish heritage is back. Pulaski Polka Days has officially returned. The tents are up and the dance floors were down as dozens came out this weekend to enjoy all that it has to offer. This event drew in people from all over the country, near and far.
It was a Polish settlement, and they just brought the music, they brought the food. Back in the 70s, 43 years ago when this started, because we had to take a break last year, unfortunately. They started with calling it Sausage Day, so it was a one-day event, and it grew from there.
For one pageant winner, Miss Junior Pulaski, she says she's proud to have an event that celebrates her culture.
I have a lot of heritage to do with Polish, like being Polish, and my great-grandmother immigrated from Poland to America and eventually found love and created our family.
And with Pulaski's rich Polish heritage, you can't forget about the food. They had it all, from pierogies to Polish sausages to cabbage rolls. The festivities continue to Sunday, where it will end with a huge parade. And sticking with the events, a fun tradition is back in full swing as the 33rd annual Paper Fest kicked off today. This year, the event was moved to Memorial Park in combined locks as the village celebrates its centennial. Thanks to sponsors, admission is free for everyone. They had different food vendors on site with live musical performances and shows. Organizers say the event is a way to honor the roots of the area.
Paperfest, because of the history of the paper mills in this area. Obviously, the village of Kimberly no longer has a mill, but Combined Locks does, and we're celebrating that. And there's other mills in the area, and it's important to follow the history of our Northeast Wisconsin.
The family-friendly festival grounds also has fairly priced carnival rides and games for everyone. And while the event is free, proceeds from food, drinks, and carnival rides are donated back into the community through various Fox Valley nonprofit organizations. A beautiful sunset ends a gorgeous day tonight. Let's go to our Brittany Merlot to hear all the details about the next few days. Hi, Brittany.
Hello there. Wow, what a gorgeous day we had. A beautiful night here. Clear skies, not a cloud in sight. But I will tell you, there is some wildfire smoke out there. Those Canadian fires still burning. Boundary Waters on fire too into northern Minnesota. And so with those light north winds, some of that has filtered its way into our area. So there is a little bit of a risk for some of you who have a little bit of a hard time breathing in that situation, but as we go through tomorrow, it's going to get a little bit better. Temperatures right now into those mid-60s, tonight falling down to a comfortable upper 50s, but the heat and humidity on the return. I'll have those details coming up.
Thank you, Brittany. The push to get more people vaccinated across Wisconsin is intensifying as community leaders continue to find creative ways in bringing vaccines directly to the people. Calumet County Health, in partnerships with other groups such as Casa Alba Melanie, put on a vaccination clinic today to help get more of the Hispanic community vaccinated. Shots were being given at Lupita's Mexican Market in small town Chilton. The owner of the store says he's happy to open his doors and provide this opportunity, especially if it means it could help save more lives.
To be available for the community that doesn't speak much English, so they can come here, you know, and they probably have more trust to be here because they know us, they know that we're here, you know, and so they believe in it.
And as an incentive to get the shot, all those who've completed the vaccination series will receive a $10 voucher. Calumet County Health will be back at Lupita's Market on August 7th for another vaccination clinic. The battle between two titans, the President of the United States and Facebook. President Biden is blaming the tech giant for some COVID deaths by allowing misinformation about vaccines to spread. Jeff Bennett breaks down the facts.
As the White House fights false information on social media about COVID-19, President Biden is pointing the finger at Facebook in an exchange with NBC News.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook?
They're killing people. I mean, it really, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated, and they're killing people.
With a new surge in COVID cases among the unvaccinated, the Biden administration is blaming in part misinformation spreading on Facebook and other social media about the safety and effectiveness of COVID-19 vaccines.
I believe that they have an obligation to inform users about what is true and what is clearly false.
Facebook firing back, telling NBC News in a statement, in private exchanges, the Surgeon General has praised our work, including our efforts to inform people about COVID-19. The White House is looking for scapegoats for missing their vaccine goals. Facebook says it's purged millions of misleading posts about the pandemic. The White House says that's not enough.
It's clear there are more that can be taken.
We're just constantly absorbing all this misinformation. It's kind of like, oh, well, if 100 people shared that, it must be correct, but nobody actually fact checked it. So that's the danger of how fast fire spreads on Facebook.
Heather Simpson gained hundreds of thousands of followers online by advocating against vaccines before changing her mind and getting the COVID vaccine herself.
For you, what changed? What caused the change of heart? I
felt like you had to close your eyes to not see how real COVID was. And I was just watching these people deny it. And I could not get on board with it.
That was Jeff Bennett reporting. Still ahead on NBC 26, we're looking at some hot weather ahead of us, but how long will it stick around? Your full forecast is next.
You're watching NBC 26 News at 10 with Caroline Hogan, meteorologist Gino Recchia, and sports director Brandon Kinnard. And now your weather with meteorologist Brittany Merlot.
Ooh, July has been an interesting month for us. I mean, we had so many hot spikes in the spring, and now July we're sitting below average. 12 days we've been below average. Well, let me tell you what, some above average temperatures are definitely going to be spilling back in from the Midwest and in the Dakotas there. As you can see, those high temperatures hitting into the upper 90s today, while us, well, we hit 80 degrees. But hey, we were warmer than Chicago, who only hit 77 degrees. Now, of course, if you take a look at the rest of the area, Oshkosh and Appleton, also Menominee, hitting into the upper 70s today. Now, it was a beautiful, gorgeous night out there. Clear skies, comfortable temperatures. I mean, there's not even any humidity, really. You can feel it getting a little stickier, but not by much just yet. As we are sitting at 65 degrees right now, the Great Lakes area just cooling off into those mid-60s. A good night to keep the windows open, give your AC some break